After looking at the test feedback, here we are on the improvement plan. Now, this is very exciting and has two sections: score achieved and effort rating. The score achieved tells you between subjects how did you actually score between three subjects and shows you the trend of scores between the three subjects. Now let's look at your personalized feedback on behavior and improving the way you take a test. If you see improved test taking skills, it says more than 95% students are unable to convert their knowledge into marks because of poor test taking skills, which means even without gaining more knowledge, you can improve your score. So let's look at the parameters that are being specifically told to this particular student. He's being asked to improve his overtime incorrect ratio. The current value is 12% of attempts. RANKUP wants you to go to 7% attempts for a score improvement of 4%. How do you actually go about improving them? You can go and learn the strategy to improve your overtime incorrect ratio. Not only that, you can see improvement stories of students who actually improved their overtime incorrect ratio historically and actually done better over the years using this test analysis. The next parameter suggested to the student is first look accuracy. The current value stands at 82% and can go up to 88% for a score improvement of 3%. Further, the student is suggested to improve his first look minutes with an improvement story and a learn strategy clearly given to improve his first look minutes. These test taking skills, when improved, will actually lead to improvement in score. The exciting part is every time you take a different test, so for example, here is a test on limits, your test taking skills feedback changes, because for every test that you take, the feedback that you get could be different. For example, the student showed that his wasted attempts were at 7 for a chapter in limits. If he goes to learn the strategy, here is the story that I was telling you earlier of Tendulkar batting and Brett Lee bowling, telling you to keep your nerves during an exam. Another example of a chapter test is motion in one dimension. Here once again, if you look, the parameters suggested to the student are again shown as different, and the score improvement impact is much higher. So just like you have to practice your knowledge, it's extremely important to keep improving your behavior and following the improvement plan stringently and making sure that test on test you keep improving and trending your behavioral and test taking skill parameters towards their ideal values. That is how you have a control on your test and you're able to score and make sure that your knowledge actually reflects in the paper.